Welcome to Dunsmore Moving Dirt. We just got back in the pickup. We moved in earlier, about an hour ago, to this pond site. We're in Archer County, and I'm going to kind of knock these trees down, and then we'll stop up here when we get on the front side of this whole pond and kind of fill you in on what we're going to do. Got a little work to do on this pond up here. It's got water in it, but it's getting low, so now it's the time to get this taken care of. Front side of the pond that we just pulled up to. The original pond is over there where the dam is pretty rough and lower than the two ends here. They're higher, so they'll right there where that jog is, that's where they, from there back toward that dam's original hole. At one time it got low, probably like it is now, and they got up on the tail end of it, and looks like they dug out probably 30-40 foot of the end, and he has seen it, the landowner, where the front part is almost dry, and there's a little bar across there where they tied the two holes together. So I'm just going to back up here, out here, and dig some dirt out of this end and try to get another deep hole. This ranch here, this one we've worked on several ponds. This is about the fourth or fifth one that I've enlarged. We dug one new one on the north side of it, a brand new hole, and I think it come a little old thunderstorm and rained on the north side of this ranch and the watershed, and it filled up. We'll try to get out there and show you some pictures of that. I think I had the dozer, when I made the video, I had the dozer parked in the bottom of it and was up on top looking at it, so be nice to see it full of water. Matter of fact, there may be some more that's have more water than when I made the video. So I think where we come up from the pickup up this way, this is a spillway. It looks like water almost stands around there, then goes around there when it's full, but it don't go across the road till it gets way down here. So I don't know, I believe that's too high to make it go around that side. I may just go ahead and close this one off. I'll set up my level once I get some of these trees out of the way, and either let it continue to spill over here, or possibly I could, I don't know. I just think that's too high to cut anything to where it spill around that way. But we're still in a drought, and people that got land, they got cattle and everything, livestock, really they're preparing for the next drought right now while we're still in one. That's the way that most of those that are good managers of their land and everything. You got to think ahead down the road. You prepare for the next drought while you're still in one, because we know we're going to get out of a drought, but we also know that there's going to be another one down the road. So this is the best way to prepare, is any tanks that you have that are marginable that you can enlarge. Now's the time to do it, because once we get out of that drought, you'll just kind of put it in the back of your mind, but then still know that down the road we're going to be in another drought. This is Texas. We get in droughts every so many years, and you just got to be ready for them when it happens. The bigger, the deeper the holes that you got, the longer you can withstand that drought. And, you never want to have to take something off of a pasture or move them because you're out of water. I mean, that's just, you're losing your production of your grass and pasture, and losing income and everything else. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to kind of get it started today, and it's cloudy. We got a ½ inch of rain day before yesterday, and it was 2 o'clock when I come back up here in the pickup, and it was 73 degrees. That's about 35 to 40 degrees cooler than what it has been. And so everybody's ready for this cooler weather, and hopefully it'll start to get a little bit wetter where we run some water. That ½ inch of rain, it just soaked it up. No tanks caught any water, because it's just the ground's going to have to get saturated before it runs water, and that's going to take several big rains or slow rain and get everything wet, and then a big rain and it'll run water, and we'll start catching some water. But there's about 3 tanks that are on this same draw. This is the very top one. There's about 2 more, and then it branches off and goes to 2 more. So it's going to take a little bit to get everything full, but now this is enough water to get him through till this one will catch the water first when we do get a pretty good rain. So he can hold a lot of water here. It's down probably 6 to 7 foot, and if we can get another big hole here and get some depth on it and everything, and just like I say, you just got to prepare down the road. And those that are in the business of ranching and livestock, you're always looking ahead to what's down the road, and that's, you're preparing for a drought before you get out of one and before the next one hits. So we'll let y'all see some of that when we kind of figure out how we're going to do it and the size of everything. So thanks again for watching. Bye. side here where we come in with the road, so I can gain him a foot of water, and we'll let it spill on this other side. I may have to take a couple tenths around there. They've shoved so much dirt over that dam where them big tall trees is. That's still part of the dam. It's like it's a double dam over there, and it's really shoved it uphill. There's one spot I can take out about 3/10, and it'll probably go around that way most of the time. If it's a flood, it may go around both sides, but that's okay. It won't, it's a flat either side. But this side over here is where the water goes underneath the road, so that's the better place to do it. The water don't have to spread out and go across this road. It can go where the culvert is and go underneath that road and go on down to the next tank. So all this will be dirt here, and I'll make him a place where he can come. I'll keep it good and flat, and where he can come off of that road and come up on top of the dam, because the other side will be the spillway, and the hole will be roughly, I'm on one corner of it right here where this white flag is. It'll be this will be the uphill side edge of the hole, roughly 100 foot wide here. Next to the water will be the water, or below the water will be the north side of the hole. It'll be 180 foot wide. It's going to vary a little bit here on the length of it, but it don't need to be any bigger than that, because I want to get below the level of the water to get some depth on it. Because right now when we raise the spillway, there'll be 6.5 foot of water on top of that water, which I'm hoping it's 3 to 4 foot deep, but I'd like to get down 6 foot below the water so he has a 12 to 14 foot hole. So anyway, I'm going to do just a little bit more and peel some of this grass off and just put it up there on the dam, and I'll put it back on the dirt after I finish it. You can see that this dirt's real dark looking. Now that's all topsoil that's just over the years come down this draw. There's a pretty good bridge. The highway's right over there, kind of you can't see it from here, but it's probably up there a quarter of a mile, the highway, and there's a pretty good bridge here where that water comes from across the road and comes down through here. So there's a lot of silt over the years. That's why this dirt here is so dark, but it looks like once you get down below the ground that it starts turning more red, which either it's all good dirt, no matter what color this dirt is, it holds water good. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a little bit more, then we're going to take it in and probably start digging tomorrow, so we'll let y'all see that when we start digging it. Thanks again for watching this channel. If you hadn't subscribed, wish you'd do that. Help this channel grow and everything, and hit the like button, share with all your friends, and like your feedback and everything. So until tomorrow we get back out here digging, remember, keep your blade shiny and your tracks clean. Bye. Morning, welcome to Dunsmore Moving Dirt. We're back out on the tank where we're going to enlarge it this morning. I got it ripped yesterday before I went in, so basically what's tore up is the hole. It'll be over to there and hopefully down to the edge of the water and below the edge of the water. So I've probably got, well, there'll be 6 foot of dirt or so to move to get down to the water, but that's all, everything's holding water that I'm going to be digging. So but I'd like to get 4 foot or so, 5 foot below this water, and all that'll be whole, be moved and put over here, extend this dam over there, block that off, and I can put some dirt on the other side. Then right, hard to see, there's a little flag right over there, that's the water level, and I may back down by the hole and put just a little bit of dirt. They kind of got a little old road there across that dam where they come up with a 4-wheeler, and I wouldn't ever want it to try to go over that way, even though that's where the water is going to wind up when it leaves the pond. So anyway, I'll set the camera up on time lapse and let y'all see a little bit of that digging this morning.